Hail and well met, friends! Landing here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, the party had basically failed its mission, and now we've gone on to another camp over very close to Guldur, and are getting ready to finish the final parts of the epic story before the skirmishes start, so that's very exciting.
We are met in time of war, though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come.
Are you here to lend your aid, Staffdang? We are met in a time of war, though it be war which lasting victory may not come. Celeborn has started the golden host marching not to win the day, but as a delay of action. Even a failure here, will be of some value, for the real aim of the golden host is to keep the attention of the enemy, and that we have for certain. I hope we will live long enough for it to be of consequence. Wow, that is quite strong words there, and it does look like that's actually better. We've been getting all sorts of armor recently.
The Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
The orcs of Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force, Staffdang, under the leadership of a ferocious orc commander. A great force of creatures are being organized into troops in several great orc camps to the northern reaches of Gathburz. Bring the fight to these camps, Buzkala, Kovzg, and Hongir, and defeat the orc commanders, for without them the orcs will be less effective, and the oncoming assault must be weaker. Might should be the right one. You should also find any battle plans that may be lying about these camps. We may learn when to expect their attack, that we may brace against it. Alright, so we have to go and defeat orcs and collect battle plans. It's actually up this way to that camp. We are going to the northernmost reaches of southern Mirkwood. So that is exciting, I suppose. So let us go and take out those commanders. Alright, and there are some battle plans just sitting there, waiting to be taken by a lore master of my caliber. And there's more battle plans. Oh, hello. Hello. Nice to meet you here. And by nice, I mean incredibly not. Alright, Archer. You shall die. Like the foolish fool that you are. Bring the fire and the flame. For that is what the orcs hate. Alright, there we go. So let's go and take these other plans of battle. And it looks like that there is a commander up there. So let's go ahead and make our way up there and kill the commander. Hello, buddy. You look incredibly unfriendly. But what was I to expect? You are an orc commander after all. And death. Alright, so let's go find just another orc commander up there. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna ignore him and go over to this other orc camp. So let us go and do just that. Alright, we have made it to this other orc camp, and Hairball is going crazy, but that's okay. Alright, let's actually attract the attention. Okay, out of line of sight. And here we go. Going to kill off this stupid archer of the orc variety. Where's Hairball anyway? Hairball's way over there, okay. Thank you, Hairball, for helping me. That's great. Why don't you attack the proper target, Hairball? Apparently, Hairball's stuck. Okay. That explains a lot. It's okay, Hairball. I will help you defeat the enemy. He's just running like a crazy person. Okay, well, we need to kill him off so Hairball stops glitching out, and so... Okay, he's just gonna resist everything on this side, it appears. And just, you know, kill me. Okay. Oh, great, we attracted the Defiler's attention. Alright, well, let's dismiss Hairball and summon again. Just fall from the sky, why don't you, Hairball? Okay. Silly marauder. You shall die. Oh, I'm going to die. I am going to die. Okay. Come on. Hurry up and fall, marauder. You don't deserve to live. There we go. Now time for the Defiler. And dead. Alright, let's get these plans of battle. And kill a commander. Oh, more plans of battle over here, and then we'll just need one more after that, so that is exciting, I suppose. I say exciting a lot. Really, it's just completing a mission. There's not much exciting with these. They're really just kill quests, but you know, we're only focused on the commanders. We're taking out the main leaders of this area, I suppose, and kind of proving ourselves to this elf lord, lady, person. Alright, defeated him. Now on to the final orc camp. Alright, so we fought our way through the lower parts of this camp, and now it's time to take on the roof of this encampment. And, you know, kill off a commander, who thankfully is just right here. Quite convenient. Okay, whatever he did to me. I think he took my weapon. That was mean. Oh my. You are not fun at all. Okay, we need to heal, but I don't have healy pots out anymore. Because I replaced some. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see which one's worth more. This one will work. Let's actually get rid of those two. And put in, because these were like way out of date. So there we go. And we need to find one more plan of battle, it would appear. Alright, it does look like it is over here, just sitting, waiting for the taking. These orcs really do a terrible job of defending their plans. But now we should be good to return back to the elves, so let us go and do just that. Alright, warrior elf lady.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs.
I could hear the shouts coming from the orc camps even from here, Staftang. You have done well to sow disarray in the camps of the orcs. Much of these plans are indecipherable to me, but I do recognize the words dush, meaning sorcery, and this circled area can mean only one thing. Peril to the elves lies here. It says elves lies here. Whatever, I think it's supposed to be lives.
This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
According to these plans of battle, sorcerers under the tutelage of Guldur are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Guldur. This is not the first we have heard of this, but it supports the words of Suthiel and Maladrim's scout, who passed this way when returning to Ostgaldath. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east into the Ashenglades, and seek out Sad Doldur. Defeat any of the fell spirits. The sorcerers there have already bound their service. Defeat too the students of Guldur, and seize the spell tomes with which they work their evil. None of these sorcerers will have Gulthur's skill, but they will still be a dangerous foes. Underestimate none of the enemy's forces. Alright, well, we have our task in place. We have to collect spell tomes and also defeat the fell spirits in the Ashenglades. So let us go and do just that in the clear other side of the zone. in the southern area. Alright, we are here within the fortress. We've already killed a few of these fell spirits and dark masters. Did he stun himself? I'm pretty sure he just stunned himself. No matter. Alright, let's work him down here. There we go. I don't know why we have to kill more. Okay, so it's just collecting spell tomes. So, okay. Just ignore me, I'm just a lore master. Friendly neighborhood lore master. Oh my, this is going interestingly. Hope and die, all of you. Be much simpler that way. There we go. Alright, nearly got him down as well. Dun dun dun. Okay, there should be more in this direction. Whoa, that's a drop. Alright, come here, fell spirit. I shall fight you. To the death. And by death I mean yours. I fear you not, spirit, for you cannot reach me up here. Alright. Come on, hurry up and go down. Alright, a few more, then we shall be on our way. At least with the fell spirits. I don't know how we're going to collect all those tomes, though. Alright, well let's make our way back over here and cross this bridge thingamadoo. You are foolish, fell sorceress spirit thing, for even trying to fight. Time for you to fall, Gloom Master. You're quite gloomy indeed. You're a master, if you will, of gloom. Okay. There are a lot of these guys. Okay. Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay. Hurry up, fall, all of you. All of you die. Alright. Just a few more tomes, then we shall be on our way. Dark Master indeed. Right, one more tome, and one more ghost, and whatever, fell spirit, wraith, same thing basically. And then we're on our way, so that's exciting. As long as we don't, you know, die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, burn him down, Hairball. There we go. Whew. That was scary. Okay, one more fell spirit. Then we're good to go, and we're gonna have Hairball lead the way here. And we're just gonna watch, kinda, sorta. You know, maybe give a little bit of damage there. And come on. There we go. Alright, now we can go and return back to the elf. Alright, elf lady.
There is little time to be wasted.
You have done well to bring me these tomes and to defeat the fell spirits you have found at Sad Guldur, before they could be used against us. I will see the tomes destroyed. There is little time to be wasted, Staffdang. Scouts report the armies of Gaithersburg may be on the march. Really, none of our elves know how to
defended,
pronounce
or the
it.
sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
The scout Lamwin reports that the orcs of the northern Gathburs have begun to move, and a great troop of creatures march toward our encampment. Thengolhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured reaching this point will have been for naught. This cannot be, Staftang, and will not. Eluin prepares the defenses. Speak with him and ready yourself for battle. Thengolhad must not fall. Alright, well, let's head up to this other elf in the other part of the camp, because, you know, she cannot give the mission, of course. They want it to be a little bit tougher than that. You have to go and walk all the long way over to this other person. But that is okay. Alright, let's talk to this person.
Together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy.
This site will soon be the location of a skirmish with the forces of the enemy. Your skills as a lawmaster will be of great use here, if you offer them willingly. The orcs hope to drive us from this place in defeat, but I swear by the power given to me as the leader of the Golden Host, by Lord Caliborn of Lorien himself, that we will not fall this day. Stand with us, Staftang, and together we will protect Thengolhad from the forces of the enemy. This quest involves a skirmish that can be completed as a solo, duo, small fellowship, or raid group sizes by using the skirmish join panel. The skirmish has a minimum level of 60. Well, that's a problem, clearly, as I'm 66. Alright, well, when we return, we will be doing that skirmish, and hopefully be stopping the assault upon this fortress from the enemy of Dol Guldur, our enemy. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of the Epic Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.